Hey everyone, it's me. Here's the story that inspired this week's cover. They called her a myth. Dr. Amal Hussein, the last healer of Earth. Born centuries after humans vanished, her name was spoken only in legends. But when a plague swept the galaxy, even the proudest civilizations remembered her legacy. A name whispered in desperation, a hope carried on starlight. The first worlds fell quietly. The disease had no shape, no pattern. It ignored every vaccine, every alien medicine, every digital remedy. Whole species lost their memories, their histories wiped clean like rain-washing ink from a page. Cities emptied, planets mourned, empires crumbled. Galactic governments assembled their greatest doctors and AI minds, but the plague only spread faster. In their darkest hour, a signal appeared in deep space. Ancient, fragile, encrypted in a forgotten Earth dialect. A medical shuttle, battered but moving, limped into Union territory. On board was a woman with tired eyes and steady hands. She was older than legend, her hair silvered by years alone in the void. Amal Hussein, she introduced herself, from Earth. I heard your call. The council was skeptical. Human medicine is primitive, they scoffed. You cannot cure what our best cannot even define. Amal only nodded. Then you have nothing to lose. They brought her to the plague's heart, the lost world of Telesar. Its hospitals were filled with the dying AI healers flickered helplessly. Amal moved through the chaos quietly, listening to coughs, tears, and silences. She touched the sick, took their hands, listened to their stories. Not just their symptoms, but their fears, regrets, and dreams. She asked for no machines, only old tools, a stethoscope, simple herbs, bandages. Aliens laughed, but Amal's presence brought calm. Families began to hope. The sick remembered lost memories. A father recalled his daughter's face. An elder sang songs forgotten for centuries. Every night, Amal sat at a makeshift desk, scribbling notes by hand. She saw patterns the machines miss, pain and grief binding bodies and minds, trauma spreading with the plague. This is not just a disease, she said. It is loneliness, disconnection, loss. So she devised no miracle drug. Instead, she taught, touch, listen, remember. Nurses and healers from every race were trained to comfort the dying, not just medicate them. Families gathered, sharing stories and memories, refusing to let their loved ones fade alone. Slowly, the plague retreated. For every life lost, 3 more began to recover, their minds returning piece by piece. Amal's work spread from world to world. Some scoffed. Others followed, but everywhere her ways were practiced, hope returned. Hospitals became places of music and light. One day, the council's chief physician came to Amal. How did you do it? She smiled. The cure was never a drug. It was remembering we are not alone. The plague vanished. Amal vanished too, her shuttle lost in the stars. But wherever worlds healed, her legend grew. The human doctor who saved the universe, not with machines, but with kindness. And in the ruins of every healed city, they built a monument. A simple woman with a stethoscope, listening to the heart of a galaxy. The end. And here are the 6 things that went into making this issue special. First, this cover is dedicated to the memory of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. As many of you know, she was a patron of the NHS and was known for her lifetime of service. Our team has been reflecting on the incredible impact she has had, continues to have on our lives, and the lives of so many others. Second, this cover is also dedicated to a friend. They sadly passed away last year, and they were an inspiration to us all. We will always remember their kind heart, infectious laugh, and their passion for bringing joy to others through their incredible cosplay. Third, the concept for this cover was heavily inspired by Doctor Who, one of our writers' favorite shows. We wanted to pay homage to the show by creating a cover that captured the essence of its message of hope and healing. Fourth, we wanted to challenge ourselves with this cover by trying a new style. We began with rough pencil sketches before scanning them in and adding color digitally. This allowed us to keep the charm of the drawings, while still achieving a polished look. Fifth, for the background. We used a photograph of a starry sky and overlaid a nebula to give it a dreamy, out-of-this-world feel. We then added some simple graphic elements to give the impression of movement and cosmic depth. Sixth and finally, to complete the look, we added some text. We chose a font that felt both futuristic and classic, like something you might find in an old science fiction novel. The text wraps around the image of the Doctor, symbolizing the interconnectedness of the universe and the power of storytelling to transport us to different worlds and times. We hope you enjoyed this peek behind the scenes. Let us know what you think, and happy Halloween!